Through there, take me through there. What we going, twin? Take me through there, take me through there. What's good, YouTube? It's your girl Mia Moore, and I'm back with another video, and this is Life of Mia Moore. And if this is your first time watching me, or you don't know who the fuck I am, well, I'm about to tell you who I is. So this is an updated Q&A. I haven't did a Q&A in about like 8 months since I really started posting back on my channel. And I was like, I'm keep posting this like post-grad era, post-grad transition from college to corporate America. And I'm like, people probably watching my video don't know who I am. And I doubt they're scrolling down to the bottom of my channel to see my Q&A. So I decided to do a Q&A today. Take me through there, take me through there. Where we going, twin? That song is really stuck in my head, but we're gonna get into, sometimes I have a, what is it called? A music break where I just pop up with a song in my head and I just gotta blurt it out. But we're going to answer some quick questions about me, Mia Moore. So first, who am I? Like, who the fuck am you? I am who I am. So my name is Mia Moore. I graduated from the illustrious North Carolina Agricultural and Technical State University. Can I get an Aggie pride in the comments? I was a liberal arts student, like liberal arts. I had a pre-law concentration. I had a minor in marketing, but I dropped it the fall semester of my college because I was about to fail a class, so I had to withdraw. And then me withdrawing that class, it's only offered in the, it was like I had like maybe one more marketing class that I needed to take in the spring, but by withdrawing that class, I didn't get the credits for it, and the class in the spring was a prerequisite for that. So I was like, I'm not gonna graduate late for a marketing minor, so I just dropped that bitch. So yeah, that's my educational background. So I'm from Virginia, and then now I work in corporate America. I'm a corporate risk analyst at a bank here in Charlotte. I moved to Charlotte, North Carolina. I'm still North Carolina. I'm actually low-key kind of North Carolina now. Like, I've lived in Greensboro, I live in Charlotte, and I lived in Durham for a summer, so I don't know. I think I'm a little North Carolina. I like North Carolina. It's cool. Some of these questions, it talks about, I think that covers like the basis of my personal life. I'm gonna put this question in there because a lot of people like, I got a wax yesterday, and the waxer, like, even before she put the first like strip of wax, she literally was like, are you dating here, Charlotte? I'm like, why are you asking me that, bro? Why is you asking me that, Kaka? And I was like, I guess a little bit. Like, I've been on a few dates. I've actually hung out with like a guy I feel like every single weekend I've been here, except for the first weekend. So men are becoming very plentiful. But yeah, I wouldn't even consider like me dating, just because I feel like dating is like, I don't know what I think it is, but I don't think I'm doing that right now. Like, I'm hanging out, I'm cooling, just chilling. I don't know what I want right now. So yeah, when people ask me questions, I don't really have a yes or no answer for you. It's just like, I don't know, we're just vibing right now. We're literally just vibing in Charlotte, exploring connections, and yeah, like on some Love Island shit. Let's see. I don't know, they have personal life questions, corporate post-grad life questions, fitness and lifestyle type of questions that I'm going to answer. Let's see what's another one. What has been the hardest adjustments since graduating college? I think I talk about this if you go back and watch my 3-month post-grad video or any of my post-grad videos, that shows you the biggest adjustment in graduate. I feel like just being a full-time adult, like I feel like in college, maybe like junior and senior year, and also my senior year, I paid for my rent and stuff like that, but that was fine. But I think like now you having like other bills, like all I had was my rent, my tuition was always paid. So I think adjusting to full-time adulthood and like going to it, you know what I'm saying, it's different. Like a full-time job is different from an internship. Like you can low-key play around at an internship, and in college you can change your career every summer. You know what I'm saying? Like if you want to, like I did financial advisory my sophomore summer, I did privacy work, and now I'm in actual like operational risk. So it's like, it's still in the same realm, but it's like, you can switch it up as like your career. You can switch it up every 1 or 2 years, but it's not, you don't have that flexibility. And I think that's a big adjustment of just like there's more responsibilities. Like, you gotta show up every day to work. They expect real results out of you. You won't have a livelihood or a salary if you don't meet these metrics. So I think that's an adjustment. Why are these questions about college? I asked ChatGPT for questions. It says, what do you miss most about college life? I don't miss college. Like, I generally don't miss college. I think only thing I would miss from college is like being in proximity with my friends. I think that like right now has been like so hard living in Charlotte and meeting new. It hasn't been hard. It's just I don't really socially go out events. That's what I told myself. And then once I'm done with August and my fitness journey, well, I won't be done with my fitness journey, but my fitness like planned out for August, I'm gonna really like go to different events in Charlotte and just be more social and hang out with more of the people at my company who hang out on a regular basis. So I think, and it's like I love my friends from college, and you know what I'm saying, I've grown with them for the past 4 years, so it's just like those are my people. But it's like now we're not all together anymore, and it's just like our dynamics of our friendships are just changed just based on like distance and stuff like that. So it's like I need to find my people here in Charlotte and my sense of community. So I think something that I would miss about college is that sense of community and being in proximity with my friends, because it's different when you guys are, literally all my friends are everywhere. And I feel like we're like hundreds of mile radius from each other, like quite literally. So that's one thing I miss about college. And maybe the flexibility, like I can wake up tomorrow and be like, fuck class, I'm not going to class, but I can't really do that with a job. You know what I'm saying? So that's about it. How has living in Charlotte been so far? Living in Charlotte has been fun. Besides, like I said, I need to be more social, but I really like living in Charlotte because there's so many niche things that you can do. Like they have a good club scene and like stuff like that, or like the party, they have stuff for like people who want to party and drink, but it's like I haven't been in the mood to do that, but there's still a lot of things I can do that fill my cup, like bar, Pilates, boxing, or any like a 10K, 5K. Like there's so many other workout things that's just personally what I'm really interested in these days, and I feel like they have that for everybody. Whatever your niche is, they have it here. Okay, let's get into questions about my job. What's your job, and what does a day in corporate America look like for you? So to answer this question, go back and watch my corporate girly videos. That's what a day in the life look for me in corporate America. I'm a corporate risk analyst at a bank. So it basically looks going into the office, doing meetings, doing work, going on lunch, going home. How did I land my first corporate job? By applying. The fuck? I think I should answer this in another video, but I feel like I landed my first corporate job by literally applying. So like I didn't get my return offer last summer at the company I was with, so I went into my senior year without a job, and I think that was a blessing in disguise, because I think it allowed me, I think I was the most strategic professionally that year, because I knew I liked my past internship. I knew what area I liked working in and where I wanted to start my career. And I applied, and when I was in my senior year, I applied to all jobs aligning to that. And I knew I wanted to work in a bank. I knew where I wanted to live. I knew I wanted to work at a bank. I knew I wanted to live in Charlotte. So I applied to, Charlotte's like the second banking capital. So it's like I applied to all of the banks who had corporate risks in Charlotte, and just happened to be my company. So I think, like when I say I'm more strategic, and I was going to on-campus events where I was in Greensboro. That's an hour and a half away from Charlotte. So these banks were coming and getting recruiters who traveled to Coda A&T to recruit. And I was going to all their recruiting events to put a name to a face. So it was like, then, I'm going to those events before the career fair. Then when a career fair, I'm like, okay, sir, I applied for the job. How can you help me? And that's how it worked, really putting foot to the gas. What advice do you give seniors in college prepping for life after college? Don't be so college centered. Like, no one cares that you were miss your school, Mr. or Mr. Fraternity, Miss Sorority. Like, nobody cares about all of the titles you had in college. I think sometimes there can be transferable skills of how you coordinate and plan certain things that can be very like talkative when you having interviews, but like those titles don't matter. I think that people sometimes get so caught up in the glamorous of school and the titles and just the fast life of college that they forget what they're there for. That's to get a degree and get a job to make money. and they lose sight of stuff like that. Like they lose sight of, oh, like I'm so young and turn and lit, and we lit on the weekends that, dang, I ain't applying no internship, or dang, I ain't applying no job. And then you graduate and you post it all on Instagram, but you got no damn plan or no nothing. So I think that would be my biggest advice to seniors. And like, if you didn't get that return offer last summer, you didn't have an internship last summer, your fall semester of your senior year, it's, yeah, to be nostalgic, take it in, hang out with your friends and have fun, but still be putting in that work. Because I was happy and living life, but I still was applying to jobs. Like I didn't turn up the maximum until like I got that offer, and that came in November, right at the end of my fall semester, my senior year. So I think, you know, life is better and more happier when you have an income. So when you know you have something going on, I think that's when life is lit. So if you're a senior in college, or you're a senior prepping for life after graduation, don't have it all figured out, but have a plan. And like I said, like I literally had an interview the GHO Friday. Like GHO Friday stands for Greatest Homecoming on Earth. That's homecoming at A&T. And I had an interview for a job at like 12, and the day party started at 2. I did the interview, changed my clothes, went straight to the pregame, and then went to the darty. Like I still handle business, so fit in business and pleasure. It says, how do you stay consistent? This is about fitness and lifestyle now. It says, how do you stay consistent with workouts while working a full-time job? So I work in the office 3 days a week, Tuesdays through Thursdays, and I work from home Mondays and Fridays. And it's kind of simple. I don't think my work is so strenuous right now, since I've only been working on the team for like 3 weeks. But it's like all of the activities I do is relatively at 6:30 or 7 o'clock after work. And I usually get off of work like either 4 or 5 o'clock, and I get home maybe, depending, like say I get off at 4, I'll probably get home like 4:45, 5-ish, 5 o'clock, I'll probably get home like almost 6 o'clock. So it's like I have maybe 30 minutes or an hour in between time to get ready to go to my event, and I just come back home and eat and then go to bed. So it's I don't know, right now it's very simple to stay consistent. I need to stay consistent. I have something to prove to myself that I can do very hard things, so that's why I'm staying consistent. What's my favorite workout class that I've tried so far? I would say I would say Pilates. I like Pilates. I wish it was a little bit, I think I was in the basic class, but I wish it was a little bit of a burn. But I did like that. Also like the bar class. Go back and, I just dropped the bar class today. Go back and watch that. I like the hot bar class, but I wish there was an in-person instructor. I think, because why I don't really work out, like maybe, or do stuff in a gym, is because I don't think I'll ever be doing it right. And I think that I liked it in the sauna vibes, and I'm probably gonna get a membership to Hot Works, but I think that was my favorite. Let's see. Says, what's something people, why are these about post-grad? Like, even though this is like my niche, what's one thing? No. Says, what are your fitness goals? Girl, I just work out because I want my body to be T. I just work out because I think that's what successful people do. Okay, fun and personality. It says, dream and travel destination right now. So, I want to go out the country like once every year at least, starting up while I have a new salary. But my ultimate dream, I want to go back to Europe. I want to go to like the Amalfi Coast and stuff like that. I've been in Italy. I want to go to, of course, Turks and Caicos. I want to hit more like the islands and stuff like that, and then go on the more extravagant trips like the Europes, the Thailands, and stuff like that. Like I want to, you know what I'm saying, do Dominican Republic, Aruba, like once I get through some of the islands, and then I'll do the more extravagant trips. Like I want to go to India, China, and all that shit. Am I more of an introvert or extrovert? I think I'm an ambivert. Like I think it depends on the vibes of the person and who you are. You bring out different energies in me. If you're like, the vibe is like, I might be very quiet, might reserve, but it's like, if I feel overly comfortable with you, I'm going to be funny, witty, smart ass with you, and funny. What's a hobby you want to try but haven't yet? A hobby I want to try but haven't yet? This is a good question because I try new shit all the time. I really want, well, these are the things I want to do. I want to do horseback riding. I don't know if I will make this a hobby, but I want to try it. Horseback riding, hiking. I want to shoot guns and go to the gun range. Those are the 3 things I want to do right now. There's no other sports I want to play. Like, I like playing tennis a lot. Oh, okay, it says this is a dating and relationship one. I did talk about, like, my waxer already asking me, was I dating before she put the wax on my vagina? Are you currently dating, single, or focused on yourself? I'm dating, single, and I'm doing all 3. I'm dating, I'm single, and I'm focusing on myself. I don't know what I want. What the hell? It says, do you prefer dating apps or meeting people in real life? Meeting people in real life. I'm scared of dating apps. I would never do that. What's been your funniest or worst date experience? It's so funny because I made a video about this, but I didn't want to post this. But I guess this is a snippet in the video. I'll talk about my worst date here. I think it was last Sunday. Not Sunday. Today is Monday, August 18th, and not Sunday, August 17th, like Sunday before that. I went on a date with this guy. He was a couple, maybe 3 years older. It's the worst shit of my life. I was wildly uncomfortable. This is someone I didn't forget what he looked like and whatever. And I was just like, let me just be nice. Cause you know, people are just crazy. So I was like, let me just be nice. Let me just go. And I was like, I saw him and I was like, absolutely not. This can't be the guy. Like, I was like, oh my God. But it was too late to turn around. And I was like, you know, like, well, y'all don't know, but A&T is like, a lot of people who graduate from A&T either from Charlotte or moved to Charlotte. And I was like, we were in Uptown and we went to this rooftop bar and a restaurant. And I was like, if somebody from A&T sees me with this man, I'm going to have to run the other way or slip my neck or break my neck. Like, I was so embarrassed. Like, he just was like, I was holding a conversation, but he was just like, ew, just overly not my type. And just like, he was low-key chubby and like, he was short and stocky. He actually just was nasty. But that's all I'm going to say about that. Because who knows if he'll watch this video. What's my love language? I think I'm a Gemini. I forgot to tell y'all, my birthday is May 29th. I'm a Gemini. Big Jamizy. What's my love language? I'll probably say quality time. I like hanging out with people and being one with a person. This question. Do you think 22 is too young to settle down or a perfect time to find your person? I wouldn't say that. I don't know. I feel like I'm in an era of finding myself, and I'm like, okay, being single. I don't know. I feel like I was actually out with a few of my sorors, and we were just talking about like how now it's like we don't really care like about having a boyfriend in college, but like being post-grad and graduating and stuff like that, and being in a new city and just like a new era of our life, it's like finding a man is like more in our frontal lobe now, like, if that's the right word. Like, it's more like put on a perspective for us. And I think that's how it is for me. Like, I wasn't really worried about that. I mean, I thought about it in college, but it was like these men in college are just different and they just like whores. So it was just like I was never like too pressed about it, but like now it's like that post-grad life. I just don't want my life to pass me by and I'm just like, oh, I'm young. And then I'm 30 years old and my egg's running out and I'm just like, oh, I was young, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just not trying to let life pass me by, but also living in the moment and stuff like that. So we'll see. We'll see where we are in December. Maybe we'll come back to that question. Let's give me a couple more. Are you a homebody or outside girly every weekend? I think in college, I think I'm a mixture of both. Like, I like my personal space and I love my wine down time, but I also like when I go out, I'm gonna do the biggest one. Depending on who I'm with. You gotta bring it out of me. What's my biggest pet peeve? I think recently I posted some of my close friends. My biggest pet peeve is when you go out with friends and then they don't want to send you money back for the Uber, or they don't have the Uber app. Bitch, download it. Like, fuck. Like, I hate when people be like, well, you can't get in this car if you don't have the money. Like, that's one of my biggest pet peeves. And men, I hate when men have slits in their eyebrows or have a lighter on their belt loop. There's so much things I have pet peeves about, but those are the ones I can think about in my head. Do you like texting or FaceTiming? Depends on the person, the situation, the relationship. FaceTiming. Sometimes, like, if I'm really cool with a person, we're texting back and forth, and I'm like, okay, girl, like, let me just call you. I just call you. It just depends. Like, FaceTime is like a premium subscription for me, so it's like everybody can't have that. Do you consider yourself more spontaneous or a planner? I'm a mixture of both. There's some things I'm impulsive, but let's fuck around. Let's do it. Then like some other things I want to plan, have a loose plan. What's my current? Oh, I thought I said what's my current. If I could swap lives with one person for the day, who would it be? Beyonce, Giselle, Noscaldo. If you had $1 million tomorrow, what's the first thing you'll buy? I will finish paying off my mother's house. I think if I got $1 million tomorrow, the first thing I would do is literally like set up, like help my mom and my brother. I would like pay my mom's house off, pay my mom's car off. I would give some money to my brother so he can like help his business. Then I'll pray, like I don't have credit card debt humongously, but I will pay for my credit card bill. I don't know, buy me a Coach Tabby bag or buy me a Chanel bag or spoil myself and then put the rest of money. Like maybe before I would cover like primary expenses. So I think my mom's stuff, my brother's stuff, pay my rent off for the year, give my cousin back some money for my car he got me, like help the people who helped me, and then I would go splurge on myself. And I also would, bro, I would be on vacation for a month. Let's do like one more question. What's my biggest irrational fear? Being kidnapped. Being kidnapped, like, do you know how scary that is? Imagine I'm just walking and someone snatched me and I can never see the light of day anymore. I think that's the worst thing in my life. But that's my biggest fear. And my camera's about to die and this video is already 21 minutes. But I hope this was a good Q&A, y'all. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe to Life of Mia More right now. We're posting more videos. We're being more consistent on the channel. So just subscribe, please. Try and get my mommy out the hood, please.